The U.S. has begun moving thousands of Islamic State prisoners out of Syria in a major shift that could reshape security in the region. Washington says that it has launched an operation to transfer up to 7,000 ISIS fighters from detention camps in northeast Syria to Iraq. The first phase has already begun with at least 150 prisoners moved. The aim is to prevent militants from escaping and regrouping as power shifts inside Syria. This also comes at a sensitive moment. After years of working closely with Kurdish forces, the U.S. is now backing Syria's new Islamist-led government, which is trying to reassert control after more than a decade of civil war. As part of that transition, Syrian government forces have entered key detention centers, including the massive Al-Hol camp, after Kurdish-led forces withdrew from there. Al-Hol, remember, houses around 24,000 people, many of them relatives of ISIS fighters. It is one of the most volatile and overcrowded camps in the region. American officials say that this transfer is necessary because the security situation is no longer stable. Analysts believe that Washington fears that the camps could become targets of attacks or breeding grounds for radicalization. But the operation is unfolding amid rising tensions. Despite a declared ceasefire, the Syrian government forces and Kurdish fighters are accusing each other of fresh attacks. Damascus says Kurdish drones struck an arms facility, killing soldiers. The Kurds deny this responsibility and accuse the government forces of targeting civilians. Meanwhile, families inside the camp say that they are caught in the middle. Many deny any link to the ISIS and say that they have lived in legal limbo for years now, with little hope of release. Thousands of foreign fighters remain detained in Syria, along with women and children from dozens of countries. Many governments have refused to take their citizens back. And now responsibility is shifting to Iraq, a country that has its own history of battling ISIS insurgency. Critics warn that moving prisoners without a clear long-term plan risks destabilizing Iraq and the wider region. Supporters argue it is better than leaving them in poorly secured camps. The move also, remember, shows a wider change in American policy. Washington has signaled that its partnership with Kurdish forces is now winding down. Instead, it is prioritizing cooperation with Syria's central authorities, even as doubts remain over their capacity to maintain security. For now, the fate of thousands of detainees remains uncertain.